You are listening to Sdo Isabela Radio-based instruction.
Learning never stops in Math Eskwela, your school on air.
Your partner in achieving fun learning experiences. Let's listen, enjoy, and have fun in learning mathematics. Stay tuned.
Good morning, grade 10 learners. This is your school on the air for Mathematics 10. We may not see each other face to face, but I can feel your presence. I am your radio teacher. You can call me Teacher Jeremy. I will be guiding you in your new lesson. How's your sleep last night? I believe you had a good sleep. How about your meal? That's great! Did you know that you need to sleep 6 to 8 hours and eat 3 times a day in order to grow healthy? When you are healthy, you can focus well in our lesson and you will be able to understand it easily. Now, you need to prepare your module, notebook, paper, and pens. Make sure you can hear me loud and clear. If I may ask, do you have any idea of what are we going to learn today? Yes, we will be discussing patterns and sequences. Can you still recall something about patterns and sequences? I bet you can. Altogether, let's have a recall activity. In the sequence 100, 90, 80, what number comes after 80? Correct, it's 70. Why did you say so? Absolutely, the sequence is decreasing by 10. Now, if we continue the sequence up to the 10th term, what will be the last number? That's right. 10 is the 10th term in the last number of the sequence. Very good. We now proceed to the next item. In the sequence 2, 27, 52, what comes next after 52? I'll repeat. In the sequence 2, 27, 52, what comes next after 52? Correct, it's 77. What is the trend of the sequence? Yes, it's increasing by 25. Add 25 to get the next term of the sequence. Again, if the sequence continues up to the 10th term, what is the last number? That's great! It's 227. Did you get it right? I'm sure you did. Let's have some more this time. For this, it will be a shape sequence. Listen carefully, okay? In the sequence, circle, hexagon, star, circle, what will be the last two shapes? Again, circle, hexagon, star, circle, and what is the last two shape? Well, class, you may draw the shape for an easier understanding. Are you done? I think you are. So, what's the next two shapes in the sequence? Very good. It's hexagon and star. I'll repeat. It's hexagon and star.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Moving on, in the shape blackened circle, triangle, oblong, blackened circle, what are the next two shapes that follows? I'll repeat, blackened circle, triangle, oblong, blackened circle, and what is the next two shapes that follows? Once more, draw the shapes for you to easily follow the sequence.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Okay, I think you're ready to reveal your answers. What are the two shapes? Exactly. The two shapes are triangle and oblong respectively. I'll repeat. The two shapes are triangle and oblong respectively. Did you enjoy the activity? I'm sure you did. What word then can you relate with the number and the shape sequence? Definitely, the word that we can relate to the number and shape sequence is pattern. I'll repeat, the word that we can relate to the number and shapes sequence is pattern. You are now ready to deepen your understanding about our lesson. But before we continue, we will post for an infomercial.
Taho! Taho kayo dyan! Di makatulog sa gabi sa kaiisip, damdamin ko'y mayroong lungkot hanggang sa panaginip. Oh, Berto, di ka ba nakatulog kagabi? Hindi nga ho, Kuya Pekto. Dala ho siguro ng lungkot ng pag-iisa dito sa bahay. Di ho kasi makalabas dahil sa COVID-19. Ay. Berto, may tatlong bagay na dapat kang tandaan para maiwasan ng lungkot sa mga ganitong sitwasyon. Una, alamin ang dahilan ng iyong kalungkutan. Pangalawa, maaaring ipabatid ang iyong nararanasan sa mga taong malalapit sa iyo. Nariyan ang internet para makausap mo sila. At ang pangatlo, ilaan mo ang iyong oras sa mga bagay na ikaw ay magiging abala. Hindi lang pisikal na kalusugan ang mahalaga, Perto, pati pang kaisipan rin. Tatandaan ko yan, Kuya Pekto. Maraming salamat sa payo. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
And we are back, my dearest learners. Sit in your most comfortable way and enjoy our lesson. Still, I'm your Sir Jeremy Hilbaliga, your radio teacher for today. In your lower grade levels, patterns is perceived by simply looking at the similarities of objects or things. A pattern is an arrangement of things repeated in an orderly, recognizable fashion. Just like what we had a while back. Blackened circle, triangle, oblong, blackened circle, triangle, oblong. It can be observed that the pattern is made up of three shapes or figures, namely blackened circle, triangle, and oblong. If one or two shapes or figures will be missing in the sequence, the pattern will guide you in finding the next. Are you still with me? I know you are. Meantime, in the number sequence, numbers in a problem that are not given can be found by using established patterns. Let's take, for example, what number comes next in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I'll repeat, what number comes next in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo. Pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
Looking at the given numbers, the sequence is increasing, with each term being 2 more than the previous term. 3 is equal to 1 plus 2. 5 is equal to 3 plus 2. 7 is equal to 5 plus 2. And 9 is equal to 7 plus 2. Therefore, the next term should be 11, since 11 is equal to 9 plus 2. I'll repeat, the next term should be 11, because 11 is equal to 9 plus 2. Can you follow? Of course you can.
Tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Are you familiar with the sunflower? I know some of you have this at home. This flower demonstrates how nature works to optimize the available space. This arrangement allows the sunflower seeds to occupy the flower head in a way that maximizes their access to light and necessary nutrients. In the same manner, arrangement is an important thing in patterns and sequences. I'll repeat, the sunflower demonstrates how nature works to optimize the available space. This arrangement allows the sunflower seeds to occupy the flower head in a way that maximizes their access to light and necessary nutrients. In the same manner, arrangement is an important thing in patterns and sequences. Sequence is an order list of numbers such as 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, and so on, and those that were given to you at the beginning of our discussion. I'll repeat, sequence is an order list of numbers such as 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, and those that were given to you at the beginning of our discussions. The number in a sequence that are separated by commas are the terms of the sequence. In the example, 2 is the first term, 5 is the second term, 8 is the third term, 11 is the fourth term, and 14 is the fifth term. The 3 dots indicate that the sequence continues beyond 14, which is written at the last. I'll repeat. In example, 2 is the first term, 5 is the second term, 8 is the third term, 11 is the fourth term, and 14 is the fifth term. The 3 dots indicated that the sequence continues beyond 14, which is written at the last.
Tayo ay mag-aral sa loob ng ating tahanan. Sa radyo ay mag-tune lang, tiyak ika'y may matututunan. Pagkat sa gitna ng pandemya, pag-asa ng ating bayan. Isa pusong pagkatuto ng matupad ang pangarap mo. Pagkat sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo pa rin ay magkaisa upang masigurong bawat bata ay bumabasa. Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo, pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela, tayo ng lahat makinig. Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo, pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na, tayo na, tayo na sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Did you understand our lesson? I'm sure you did. Now that you know what sequence is, prepare a 1/2 sheet of paper and pen for a short quiz after this infomercial.
Gusto ko nang mag-aral, gusto ko nang bumalik sa paaralan. Ngunit paano ang gagawin kung may virus pa rin? Manatili sa inyong tahanan, wag na wag pairalin ang sariling karunungan. Magtiwala sa batas ng inyong bansa at nang ikaw ay hindi nawawala. Gusto ko nang lumabas, pero ay bawal pala ikaw lumabas. Bawal lumabas, bawal lumabas, bawal lumabas, bawal lumabas. Manatili sa iyong tahanan para ikaw ay ligtas. Ang kagawaran ng edukasyon ay naghahanda na para sa ligtas na pagbubukas ng klase. Mga mag-aaral, kahit nasa tahanan lamang, ang edukasyon ay maihahatid ng may kaligtasan. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at sa himpilang ito.
Are you ready for your short quiz? On your 1/2 sheet of paper, write your name, grade level, and the date today. Be sure to write legibly with no erasures. Here is the direction. Solve the pattern by giving the missing term in the following sequence. I'll repeat. You are going to solve the pattern by giving the missing terms in the following sequence. Number 1. The sequence is 3, 12, 21, and what are the next two numbers? I'll repeat for number 1 sequence, 3, 12, 21, and what are the next two numbers? Let's proceed to number 2. 17, 14, then blank, another blank, and 5. I'll repeat. For number 2, we have 17, 14, a missing number, followed by another missing number, then 5. Let's now proceed to number 3. We have 5, 12, then a missing number, followed by 26, and followed by another missing number. I'll repeat for number 3. We have 5, 12, followed by a missing number, then 26, and followed by another missing number. For number 4 sequence, we have 2, followed by a missing number, then 20, followed by 29, and followed by another missing number. I'll repeat for number 4 sequence, we have 2, followed by a missing number, 20, 29, and followed by another missing number. Now class, let's proceed for the last item, our sequence number 5. We have a missing number, followed by 4, 10, 16, then another missing number. I'll repeat for the last item, sequence number 5. We have a missing number, followed by 4, 10, 16, then another missing number. Alright, so finish answering your quiz. Don't worry, you can take your time on answering your quiz, okay? And to ensure if your answers are correct, double check them.
Halina't matuto, gamit ang ating radyo. Pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
And that's it for today. You may drop your answer sheets to the designated areas in your respective barangays. Make sure your parents or guardians will strictly follow the health protocols in submitting your outputs. For questions or clarifications, just call or text your subject teacher. But before we call it a day, I'd like to recognize the following for sharing their expertise. Ma'am Joan D. Badwa, the scriptwriter, the RBI Math team, the RBI core team, and the whole Sdo Isabela for making the production possible. Again, I am your radio teacher for today, Sir Jeremy Tamayo Hilbaliga, signing off and saying, sa Sdo Isabela, walang batang maiiwan. We recover as one. Goodbye everyone, and God bless.
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
Mare, baka pwedeng makahiram muna ng pera mo. Pambili ko ng cellphone ni Junior. Malapit na ang pagbubukas ng klase, ngunit wala pa rin siyang gagamitin. Ay, paano na kaya ito?
Naku, Mare, hindi mo na kailangang bumili ng cellphone dahil may iba't ibang learning modalities ang DepEd, gaya ng reader-based instruction, TV-based instruction at modular learning. Hindi lang online learning.
Ay, ganun ba, Mare? Sige, Mare, mauna na ako. Ibabalita ko pa yan kay Junior. Salamat!
Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng DepEd at ng himpilang ito.
Gusto ko nang mag-aral, gusto ko nang bumalik sa paaralan. Ngunit paano ang gagawin kung may may virus pa rin. Manatili sa inyong tahanan, wag na wag pairalin ang sariling karunungan. Magtiwala sa batas ng inyong bansa at nang ikaw ay hindi nawawala. Gusto ko nang lumabas, pero ay bawal pala ikaw lumabas. Bawal lumabas, bawal lumabas, bawal lumabas, bawal lumabas. Manatili sa iyong tahanan para ikaw ay ligtas. Ang kagawaran ng edukasyon ay naghahanda na para sa ligtas na pagbubukas ng klase. Mga mag-aaral, kahit nasa tahanan lamang, ang edukasyon ay maihahatid ng may kaligtasan. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at sa himpilang ito. Gustong pagkain ang ating ihain, ang junk food ay iwasan, ng isip ay magkalaman. Kumain ng gulay nang di ka man lupaypay, uminom rin ng gatas at nang ikaw ay lumakas. La 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 la. Kumain ng sagana at nang ikaw ay sumigla. Kumain ng wasto para isip ay maging listo. Isang paalala mula sa himpilang ito.
Taho! Taho kayo dyan! Di makatulog sa gabi sa kaiisip, damdamin ko'y mayroong lungkot hanggang sa panaginip. Oh, Berto, di ka ba nakatulog kagabi? Hindi nga ho, Kuya Pekto. Dala ho siguro ng lungkot ng pag-iisa dito sa bahay. Di ho kasi makalabas dahil sa COVID-19. Hay. Berto, may 3 bagay na dapat kang tandaan para maiwasan ng lungkot sa mga ganitong sitwasyon. Una, alamin ang dahilan ng iyong kalungkutan. Pangalawa, maaaring ipabatid ang iyong nararanasan sa mga taong malalapit sa iyo. Nariyan ang internet para makausap mo sila. At ang pangatlo, ilaan mo ang iyong oras sa mga bagay na ikaw ay magiging abala. Hindi lang pisikal na kalusugan ang mahalaga, Perto, pati pang kaisipan rin. Tatandaan ko yan, Kuya Pekto. Maraming salamat sa payo. Isang paalala mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Mare, baka pwedeng makahiram muna ng pera mo. Pambili ko ng cellphone ni Junior. Malapit na ang pagbubukas ng klase, ngunit wala pa rin siyang gagamitin. Ay, paano na kaya ito?
Naku, Mare, hindi mo na kailangang bumili ng cellphone dahil may iba't ibang learning modalities ang DepEd, gaya ng reader-based instruction, TV-based instruction at modular learning. Hindi lang online learning.
Ay, ganun ba, Mare? Sige, Mare, mauna na ako. Ibabalita ko pa yan kay Junior. Salamat!
Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng DepEd at ng himpilang ito.
Gustong pagkain ang ating ihain, ang junk food ay iwasan, ng isip ay magkalaman. Kumain ng gulay nang di ka man lupaypay, uminom rin ng gatas at nang ikaw ay lumakas. La 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 la. Kumain ng sagana at nang ikaw ay sumigla. Kumain ng wasto para isip ay maging listo. Isang paalala mula sa himpilang ito.